Hello, and welcome to Fun with Qshell, Episode 2. Today we're going to take a look at a script that will search all the job descriptions on your system for a given library name. There's a couple reasons you might want to do this. Say you're getting ready to delete a library, but you have no idea if it's on a job description. You probably don't want to go manually check, so you could run this just to kind of clean it up or get it ready for your cleanup preparations. So let's go ahead and kick it off, and then we'll take a look at the code and dig a little bit deeper into some of the commands. See, I have two scripts here. We're going to take a look at the check job D first, and if there's time in this episode we'll take a look at the full check job D. Otherwise I'll do that one next time. Okay. First thing it does is ask us what the library name is we want to check for. I'm going to check for a library called deleted lib. Takes a second to run this box. If you have a bigger system, which I'm sure you will, this might take a little bit longer to run. This one should go pretty quick. Okay, it's done. Tells us check this file for the results. Let's go take a look at it. Here's a file called deletedlib.txt, and it found it on job description in QGPL called test job D. So at that point then I would go modify that job D and remove that once I'm ready to delete the library. Well, in this case it's already been deleted, but in your case that might not be. So let's look at the script here and dig in a little bit. So this is where, we kick it off and it tells us, just echoes some stuff to the screen, reads the library name. We kind of saw that with the add image catalog one last time. I did define a work library. You will need to have that created on your system beforehand. It will not create it for you. Call it whatever you want. Alright, this first statement here is just doing a display job D, getting a list of all the job descriptions to an out file. Nothing super special about that, but then we do have this db2 select statement. Let's go ahead and look at this. We'll take a look at it, just the command itself, and then we'll take a look at what all these other things are doing behind the scenes. So I'll copy that and go into Qshell. I'm going to paste it. I'm just going to change this variable name to be the library temp lib. Since I already have my out file there, this should work fine. So it gave us a list of all our job descriptions, but there's a few problems with this. One, I don't like this blank line, these headers and these dashes, and then at the bottom of it you saw we had another blank line and then this record selected numbers. So what the next commands are going to do is going to be to strip all that away and just give us the library name and object name. So the first thing I'll do with that is do a tail -n+4, and what that's going to do, it's going to manipulate the results starting at line number 4. So what we should see after we run this is this blank line, these headers and dashes should be gone, and it should start with qbrm sync lib. So I'm just going to call that command back, paste this in, run it, page up, and there we go. It removed the first 3 lines of the file. Now we want to get rid of the bottom of it. So there's basically 3 lines we want to get rid of. So we'll just do this once. The seed $delete, that deletes 1 line from the bottom of the file. So we'll do that 3 times. And the result should be just library name and object name. Okay. QuserSys, QTM SMTPS is the last one. We'll just verify that with the previous command I ran, and there it is. So it got rid of the last 3 just by doing the seed $delete. Alright, I'm going to ignore the loop part of this and focus on the grep WI Since we know the library name we're searching for, I'm just going to copy this command out and show you what it does. Okay, so we'll just modify our variables so we know which one it's on. It's in QGPL, and it was test job D. And we're grepping for deleted lib. Okay, so that's what we get back with the grep WI. Now let's take the grep part off. Come on, mouse. Here's what you actually get back with that command. A bunch of stuff. All we really care about, though, is this library name. So what I'm doing with the grep, that it will find, it's basically doing a find, and the W, it makes it unique, so like deleted lib 1 wouldn't show up, or deleted lib z, that would not show up with this. If you take the W off, it would. The I makes it case insensitive. So deleted lib, you could actually enter lowercase and it would find it. If you leave it off, it must be uppercase to match that. Let's go ahead and run that once. Let's take the I off and type in deleted lib lowercase. You'll see it doesn't find it, but if I put it back in uppercase, it finds it. So that's basic. That's basically this script here. I'm going to go ahead and stop this video. We'll call it part 1. Part 2, I'll do the second script, which will basically do the same thing, but you don't have to supply a library name. It'll just scan the system for any library that doesn't exist on the job description. So, thanks for watching.